Very good morning, children. Today I am going to teach you a beautiful poem from Class 8 literature book, that is Children's Song. So before we start the lesson, let me ask you some questions. So here are the questions. We connect with our mother and motherland so deeply. Their names fill us with pride. They command our love, respect, and obedience. We are ready to sacrifice for the sake of their honor. So, love for mother and motherland is so intense in us. A civilized form of love for motherland is called patriotism. Let's read a poem on patriotism. Children's Song, a patriotic poem by Joseph Rudyard Kipling for Class 8. Now let us know about the poet. Joseph Rudyard Kipling, he was born in 1865 and died in 1936. He was born in India and educated in England. He was one of the leading writers of his time. He was awarded with the Nobel Prize for Literature in 1907. His stories and poems have charmed generations. Author of the unforgettable The Jungle Book. He wrote about colonial India and 19th century England and America. Introduction to the poem. Children's Song is one of the well-known patriotic songs in English to motivate youngsters towards national interest. Though it is written in English, it appeals every person because it talks of the dedication, honesty and hard work to be offered to keep the nation first. Let us recite the poem. The first stanza. Land of our birth, we place to thee our love and toil in the years to be, when we are grown and take our place as man and women with our race. Here, the poet wants to convey that, O motherland, we, the children in the coming years, will be responsible citizens of our nation. We promise you that we will dedicate ourselves to the upliftment of the nation. We will give our love and hard work to the nation. Stanza 2. Father in heaven who lovest all, O help thy children when they call, that they may build from age to age an undefiled heritage. Here, the poet wants to convey that the children pray to God, who loves all, to help them when they call Him. From age to age, they will create sacred traditions and a culture of pure virtues for the sake of the nation. The future generations will follow them. Stanza 3. Teach us to bear yoke in youth with steadfastness and careful truth, that in our time thy grace may give the truth whereby the nations live. Here, the poet wants to convey that being truthful is the key to bring progress of the country. The children pray to God to bless them with qualities to be responsible and careful about truthfulness. That is, whatever be the situation, they will not be diverted from truthfulness. They further promise that by God's grace, their truthfulness will make their nation stand in pride. Stanza 4. Teach us to rule ourselves always, control and cleanly night and day, that we may bring, if need arise, no mind, or worthless sacrifice. Here, the poet wants to convey that the children pray for self-discipline and highest values so that they can control themselves. There will be no need of an outside agent to tame or rule them. Moreover, if their nation needs any kind of sacrifice on their behalf, they are always ready for that. And their sacrifice will not go waste, as it will encourage others to do so in national interest. Stanza 5. Teach us to look in our ends on thee for judge and not our friends, that we with thee may walk uncowed by fear or favor of the crowd. Here, the poet wants to explain that the children express that false words of human may mislead. So, they will take God as the judge at the end of every action. Consciousness about God's judgment will not let them do the evil. They will not be flattered by or afraid of the people's reaction. They will not be diverted and discouraged from doing good to the nation. In other words, they will not do anything that is disliked by God. Stanza 6. Teach us the strength that cannot seek by deed or thought to hurt the weak, that under thee we may possess man's strength to comfort men's distress. Here, the poet wants to convey that the children pray for strength, but by being strong, they will never think of hurting the weak by their acts. They want to have the strength of a man, which consists of good values like compassion, helpfulness, etc. With their human strength, they will try their best to remove pain and difficulties from human lives. Stanza 7. Teach us delight in simple things and mirth that has no bitter springs, forgiveness free of evil done, and love to all men neath the sun. The poet wants to tell that the young children pray to God to teach them to get happiness from simple things of day-to-day life. They want to have fun, but their fun will have no bitter ends. That means they will never hurt anyone by their moments of fun. They will forgive all without considering the seriousness of their evil acts. For all man under the sun, they will have feelings of love. Stanza 8. Land of our birth, our faith, our pride, for whose dear sake our fathers died. O motherland, we place to thee head, heart, and hand through the years to be. Here, the poet wants to convey that, O motherland, we are proud of you. We take pride in the culture, faiths, and practices of this land. For the sake of the safety of the motherland, our ancestors have laid down their lives. We also promise to keep that glory and honor intact, unaffected at any cost. In the coming years, we dedicate our love, thoughts, and hard work to make the motherland reach the peak of success.